and services that were widely available to anyone based on their needs and their choices regarding their health. And so I think that it just goes to show that people were still making an effort to take control of their reproductive lives even when legislation wasn't in place. And so it just shows that we really need to strengthen those laws in states that don't offer those services. And I'm really excited to know that there's this bill, and it could really strengthen these laws so that women could have access to reproductive health like any other healthcare service.
Yes, that is very true. That will prevent things like the Jane Project from going on again. But I think we have a caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, my name is Michael Lacey, and I just want to know what's the Chicago Abortion Fund about.
Well, Chicago Abortion Fund is an organization that funds abortions. We don't give procedures, but we fund abortions, and we support those women who come to us who are low-income women who can't afford those services for themselves. And usually these women that are low income are women of color like myself. When I was younger, maybe about a year or two ago, I had came to the Chicago Abortion Fund for funding because I could not afford one myself. And we basically just believe in the woman's choice to have an abortion or come to terms with a pregnancy, that it should be her decision. Like we would say at a rally, her body, her choice, my body, my choice.
Yes. Thank you.
I don't think he's still there. But moving on, I just want to I want to ask you, how do you feel about what's going on with the Jane Roe? Because last month on the show we talked about Jane Roe and how she is now pro-life, which is we call anti-choice. And I just want to know, what were some of your thoughts personally on that?
Well, personally, I feel like she's entitled to feel however she would like about abortion, and in light of her historical precedent with Roe versus Wade, I find it interesting that now she has decided that she would rather be pro-life, and she's entitled to that decision. So I really don't have an opinion about how she would feel personally about that, but I personally am a pro-choice person and advocate for for anyone to have control of their own body and not have someone tell them what to do.
Okay, we have a caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, my name is Jenna.
Hello, Jenna.
Hi, you know what, I just wanted to say, hi, I think you guys are just doing a really great job. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
We thank you very much. It's very refreshing to get calls like that. So we just want to say thank you, Jenna. So, do you have any questions for me, Ray?
Do I have any questions for you? Well, I'm so excited and inspired about you sharing your story about how you came to the Chicago Abortion Fund as a client, and then now you are in the leadership group, and that you inspire me and make this work so worthwhile, because we really need that, and we really need women who've been a part of this movement to take a stand and to be vocal about these issues.
Oh, that is so nice. We have a caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, this is a good program. I was just waiting for this to come on. I think women should have a choice because there are a lot of people who do get pregnant one night stands or whatever they have, and they have children that they don't necessarily want. So I think they should have a choice. And the way some babies are being treated, they leave them outside or put them in different things. I think this is a good program, and I think that it will do good for some communities. And like you said, especially women of color. But like you said, we should have a choice. It's for anybody, any color. It doesn't matter what color you are. But from the way I see some children are being treated, I think some of the mothers, really don't want the children. So I think this would be a choice for them to do rather than have the kid and then do something that's terrible to the child.
Oh, we thank you so much for supporting us and supporting the show. And I just want to bring up that is why it's so important that people support the bill HB 2354. You can call your legislators, write letters, and just give your support because this is a really important bill that is coming up soon. So I just wanted to throw that in there again, that support HB 2354. So one more thing, Ray.
Great. I'm enjoying myself being on the show.
I wanted to ask you, so like I said, the Chicago Abortion Fund, we support a lot of times low-income women that are women of color. And I just wanted to ask you, you all, that's who you all support too, right? And I wanted to know, do you feel like you can relate to any of these women or any of their situations, and what is it that motivates you to be a board member at the Chicago Women's Health Center?
Great. I definitely feel like the Chicago Abortion Fund is doing awesome work, and you are serving a constituency that is underserved and who oftentimes is left out of the process. And so we at the Chicago Women's Health Center, we serve a diverse constituency of clients that range from women and transgendered individuals. Mm-hmm. And so we really feel like we all have to work together, especially in addressing some of the injustices that marginalized people have experienced. And so my role at the board has been very transforming, because I've learned so much about nonprofit governance, and most importantly about how I can really be an agent of change in my community, and how I can advocate with a group of people who are like-minded and understand that this is an important issue. And even though we don't perform abortions at the Chicago Women's Health Center, we are standing in solidarity with organizations like yours. So wonderful.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to flash the overhead for anyone. If you have any questions or need any kind of help or services or want to know anything, you can contact us right here at 312-663-0338.